Introduction to Basic Statistics Concepts. Population versus a sample. Let's now proceed to some more concepts in statistics and talk about the difference between a population versus a sample. When we say population, this is a collection of all the elements under consideration in any statistical study. Now, what do we mean by elements here? Elements can be individuals, households, and places. It can be a school, a barangay, or a farm. Now, let's have a bit of an exercise here and see if we understand what is an element. When we say a collection of all public school teachers in NCR, what do you think is the element here? It is a public school teacher in NCR. Now, when we say a collection of all households in Quezon City, what do you think is the element here? A household in Quezon City. Last one, when we say a collection of all private hospitals in Manila, what do you think is the element here? Private hospital in Manila. Elements can also go beyond individuals or households, and we can have objects or plants as elements. For example, a collection of all light bulbs manufactured for the month of June. Now, why are we studying light bulbs? Because as responsible consumers, we are interested with its lifetime. We want to get the most out of our money. It is also important to note that when we identify the population, we can always delimit or increase the scope of the population, and it doesn't have to be the totality of everything. If you have a research, you can identify your target population and maybe limit it to a certain area for a pilot study. For example, instead of going for all government employees in the country, you can go for all government employees in the province. You can set all government employees in your barangay as your population. On the other hand, if you're not considering all of the elements in your collection and only a subset of the population, then what you're looking at is a sample. So in our example, if your population is all of the government employees in the province, then a possible sample would be a subset of government employees in the province.